Four basic modes of body language. They are responsive in the sense they are eager to know what is being told. Few people are very much reflective. They are evaluating while listening to you. They are evaluating what are the various pros and cons of your presentation, or they question what they would like to shoot at the end of the presentation. Sometimes your presentation becomes fugitive. It becomes absolutely bored, monotonous. And some of the presentations are very combative. People would like to land an argument in the sense they are in agreement or not in agreement, would be a debate. Here, the open and closed communication are given in this slide. Here, the responsive and reflective are normally an open-end communication where you can reciprocate the various ideas of any presentation. And those presentations where the communication transfers in the form of combative and fugitive becomes a closed communication, a closed debate. Here there can be only a stalemate. In the form of some figures, I have shown you various responsive and eager people, how they react from the audience side about the learning. Here, the open body, open arms and open hands are the people from the audience who are very eager to know what you are telling. The reflective people, they normally keep their head tilted. Their eyes are always in contact with the presenter. They always note on the points which they agree. They may be blinking to some extent. Yes, this was not known to them. They are acknowledging. And these are the reflective examples of communication. The fugitive, which is normally called as a monotonous or bored presentation, people will yawn. They will be staring towards the space. There will be a slumped posture. They are maybe in a relaxing mood. They are doodling, or they may be engaged in some other activities like tapping their foot like this. Okay? So here they want to send a message to the presenter. You please leave me or let me go. The combative form of any presentation, when they are in disagreement with your aspect of any topic, they become very aggressive and they would like to be heard more than being heard here. The fingers tapping, foot tapping and staring are the various aggressive and combative type of communication. Practicing a presentation is very, very important. Rehearsal is equally important. And even if you have mastered it, do it in order to organize your own thoughts, plan, movements, and good confident posture and gestures. Plan your punch points and anecdotes and other materials where you want to emphasize more on the complete essence of your presentation. Finally, make some cue, some small notes in the form of some cards or prompt cards, and this would be a reminder for you at the end of the presentation. Now, reinforcing points are very important. Your presentation should go to the audience. Tell them what you are going to tell them. You again tell them, and by repeating it, again tell them what you have already told. There are many barriers of communication in any presentation. One is language. The audience should know what language you are speaking, and in general, they should also understand the language. Language also enhances your obscure meanings of your presentation. Bypassing happens when what is heard and understood, but the listener is not heard what you mean to say. So sometimes this bypassing will play a negative role in any presentation. This can be reduced by employing several techniques. So if one example is not received by the audience, then obviously you now have to give more and more examples to stress the point on which you want to send the message. In rehearsing speech, practice out loud and standing up. Watch yourself and practice gestures. It's very important. If you do it in front of a mirror, you know how you are going to be seen by the audience. Recreate setting with visual aids. Practice without memorizing. Take some time for your speech. Practice some eye contact with the audience. Practice the volume of your speech. And practice answering impromptu questions by friends. The questions are not prompted, but you can shoot the questions which is expected from the audience to come. While making a presentation, have a good rest before performance. Select some simple and elegant cloths. Inspect the venue where you are going to give the presentation. Have a pre-check in terms of placements of audience, audio and visual aids. Check the mic. Normally, this never works in time. Overhead projectors are there. See, the lights are on. It's working order. You have got a CD. See that there is a CD player over there. Check the position of the audience, whether they are spread all over the area or in a single area where you can concentrate all your presentations towards the audience. The pitch and tone of your voice, and also the volume of the mic. Check the laser pointer and markers, etc. Breathe deeply, relax, and then get set for any presentation. The beginning of any delivering speech should be the way you walk. Walk calmly towards the arena of presentation with confidence. Establish eye contact with the audiences. Smile naturally, and your introduction delivery should be absolutely crisp. During delivery of speech, use an effective contact with the audiences. Use an effective language which is easily understood by the audiences. Gestures, as been telling in previous slides also, the same thing. You have to have an effective gestures. Be enthusiastic. All your problems should be away from the period of presentation what you are making. Use conversational style. Use prompt cards as needed. As I told you, as a memo or ready reckoner, you can use some of the prompt cards like this. And finally, using some visual aids is also important. Don't waste time in fixing the aid. See that it's already in order. And while some of the presentation which is available with you may not be needed, it can be revealed only when needed. Talk to the audience, not the visual aid. Refer to the visual aid and then keep the visual as and when only needed. Use handouts with caution. Example, sharp objects. That means while presenting, you must also see that the handouts what are being used are absolutely free of any problems.